Macular degeneration is one of the leading causes of vision loss in the world today. I want to tell you what it is, how it develops, and what you can do to prevent it. Macular degeneration is a disease of the macula. The macula is where all the light focuses in the back of the eye on the retina, which is the movie screen of your eye. If that macula is affected, you lose your central vision. Take your hand, put it in front of your eye. When you can see everything around, but you can't see centrally, that's what happens when you have macular degeneration. It's filled with highly sensitive cells that pick up fine detail and color. Now, believe it or not, macular degeneration is the leading cause of blindness in patients over the age of 50. You often hear it referred to as age-related macular degeneration. So yes, it is age-related, but that doesn't mean you're destined to have it. When explaining macular degeneration to patients, I like to say that every cell has a job and every cell creates waste. Well, when a cell creates waste, some of the cells are the garbage men, and they're supposed to pick up the waste. In macular degeneration, the garbage men go on strike. These garbage men are referred to as macrophages, and when they go on strike, that garbage starts to build up. When it builds up in the macula, it becomes toxic to the environment, and the cells start to break down and die, and you lose that fine detail and color vision in your central visual field. This is a process called oxidative stress. If you live in Michigan, you know what oxidative stress is in the form of rust. So think of macular degeneration as rusting in the back of your eye. Now, when it comes to macular degeneration, there's two forms. One is dry, just rusting. The other form is wet. Wet macular degeneration is when all that rust causes a breakdown in the barrier between the retina and the choroid. The choroid is filled with blood vessels. Blood vessels growing into the retina is very, very bad, and they start to bleed and leak. That's where you have devastating visual loss, and that's why wet macular degeneration is worse than dry macular degeneration. So if you have wet macular degeneration, you're going to see a retinal specialist. They have tons of therapies that they can use to try and slow down the damage and vision loss. But in regards to dry macular degeneration, there's not as many tools to prevent vision loss. The best thing you can do is have good sun protection, so sunglasses, UV protection on your glasses, as well as taking antioxidants. The best antioxidants are lutein and zeaxanthin. These are shown to give your eyes more macular pigment, which I refer to as your eyes' internal sunglasses that block UV from damaging those cells. You can check out the links below for the specific supplements that we recommend. So macular degeneration in its earliest form is not going to affect vision. That's why you need to make sure you're getting yearly eye exams, because macular degeneration is something that develops over time. It's a slow process, and the moment I see it happening, we want to take every precaution we can to keep it from affecting your central vision. We only get one set of eyes, so we got to make sure we take care of them. If you learned something new, like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.